What's up guys, it's Tajae here back with another Last of Us Part 2 informational video, and today I actually want to talk about the beginning of this game and how it may start, because this has been something I've been thinking about a lot and a lot of people have been elaborating on this. And I actually had a live stream while I was playing The Last of Us, and we sat down and we were looking at all the trailers all over again. And as we're watching the trailers, I kind of came to realization with a couple things, and I feel like I know how The Last of Us Part 2 could possibly start. But before we get into this, I would just like to drop a disclaimer that none of this is confirmed. This is all just my theories and my thoughts. I don't know if I'm right or not, but I feel like this is very plausible again. It seems like a great idea. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So what we know of the game so far when it comes to levels is Patrol. Now if you guys don't know what Patrol is, this is actually the gameplay that we saw in the past where Dina and Ellie are together horseback riding, and later on in that chapter Dina gets lost and Ellie's looking for her, and people presume that Dina died. Well, this has already been proven that Dina didn't die, and in fact Ellie finds Dina and they end up smoking inside the bunker where we see them at the beginning of the Last of Us Part 2 release date trailer. So we know that's early on, but we do also know as well that even before this level is the same night where Dina and Ellie kissed. Now that night will be the E3 2018 demo. Now we know that the E3 2018 demo actually it has like two different timelines placed in it, those being the night of the party where Dina and Ellie are together kissing, and then we have that transition into the future whenever Ellie's actually on that quest for revenge in Seattle and she's fighting the Seraphites. Now I'm gonna be honest, in my head I was actually thinking at first that this was just set up like this to show the gameplay of the game as well as an insight of what Ellie's life is like. But if we go back to the history of Naughty Dog E3 trailers, each and every E3 demo that we've ever gotten has remained intact and the same inside the final version of the game. So I feel like this in fact will not change, and that's how this is gonna be played. So let's say we think about Uncharted 2 or Uncharted 4, where at the very beginning of the game it starts us from the action in the middle, and then it takes us back and we play up to it. Well, I think it will be something like that in The Last of Us Part 2, but not necessarily, since this game does take place in two timelines. Maybe it will be jumping backwards and forth in the way and it comes together, but I'm thinking that this level could be the tutorial. Now I'm gonna tell you why I think this could be a tutorial. So firstly, I'd just like to point out that in this demo Ellie actually only has a bow and her pistol, but from what we've seen from the release date trailer, Ellie's actually loaded up with the revolver, the pistol, the hunting rifle, the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? She has all this stuff during the same exact part of the game. So I'm feeling we'll be playing through this part twice. One is a tutorial at the beginning where we see what's going on, and then the second time where we're actually in that time frame of the game, kind of in the sense of Uncharted 2 when we get the tutorial of us climbing up the train, and then we go back to that part again after we get the flashback and we play through it again. I feel it's gonna be something along those lines, but then again I'm not entirely 100% sure. But I mean, yeah, I believe that we'll be having this whole Seraphite level before we actually get into the Patrol level. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. And then just for some quick reference, Ellie actually doesn't get her bow until she fights the stalker inside the suburbs, inside the garage, and you actually can tell because if you look at the fight whenever it's going down as it ensues, you can see the bow and arrow on his back, and then after Ellie actually kills him, you can see a prompt show up over his body, which would definitely be for the bow, which what we see inside the trailer when she's stretching it out, because it's inside the same exact area. So yeah. And then again inside the suburbs, Ellie also had her hunting rifle, shotgun, revolver, so that would place this literally, I kid you not, behind the Seraphites, because as you see inside the trailer, she actually has her hunting rifle inside that same exact area from the E3 gameplay, but in the E3 gameplay she only has her bow, but she got the bow at the suburbs. So that just proves that that mission takes place ahead of the suburbs, but I think we'll be playing that as a tutorial near the beginning of the game whenever we see Ellie and Dina first kissing. And yeah, that's gonna conclude the rest of today's video. So I would like to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know if you think that I'm onto something. Let me know your thoughts. Since you listen to me, I'll listen to you. I always appreciate that. Also, be sure to leave a like on the video if you really enjoyed, because I do have more stuff like this coming, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, because I do upload very high quality Last of Us Part 2 content here on the regular. And I'll see you guys next time with another banger.